Hello, I'm coming to you from the beautiful beach, and I was watching my kids play and I got thinking about school holidays and how that the dynamic shift once you've got an extra child at home, how your kids can both love it and loathe it, right? Like the person who is closest to you both offers you enormous growth and an enormous rub of discomfort, and that's often what happens when families are in the car on long trips and everybody's pulling their hair out and frustrated with each other, and also when everybody's in closer quarters in the home. And so the freedom that the beach is giving my two at the moment is really lovely, and at the same time they're also exploring so much together. And I'm really thinking about all of this as we prepare to go live with our first training tonight in soul-driven motherhood with connected, building great sibling relationships. Because the sibling relationship and the quality of that relationship and how we help our children use that relationship to grow themselves is enormously powerful, and we can meet and transcend a lot of issues, a lot of challenges in our own personalities when we rub up against the people in our intimate family, because the beautiful function of a family is that you are going to meet your complementary opposite. You're going to have the child who, you know, is the go-getter, who you want to label the one who tries all the things. Then you're going to have the child who is a bit more reserved. And it can become really, really easy to cast our children into those roles. And those become the label that fits them. And those become the label that we then sometimes try to design our world around to not push them too far beyond that edge, because it's better for everybody if we don't go there. But yet, it's a beautiful invitation actually to look at what that is with our child and to help scaffold around them to grow beyond that edge. And I wonder if that's what's happening in your family. Maybe there's a little bit of a dynamic at play with siblings that you notice there's a continual pattern in what they come up against each other in. Maybe there's, you know, not wanting to share, and that's a common theme. Maybe there is lots of anger or aggression. Maybe they just don't seem to want to play together. And we can very much make it outside of ourselves, but when we start to look at a dynamic as an expression of the family whole, it's enormously powerful for us to then go, oh, I can see how that's playing out because of this. Or maybe this child is actually trying to empower the younger child, not continually pick on them, but it's to me because I've got my story on, you know, bullying or being picked on or teased, that I'm feeling triggered about that. I'm bringing my stuff into this situation, which is not theirs. It's just that I'm reading it in this way. And that can also be why sometimes our kids can look at us a little bit confused, because we make it mean something that to them it does not mean. And there's enormous freedom when we can start to examine those structures that we've put in place or beliefs that we've put in place around their relationships, and understand that in order to meet more of them, we need to be able to love deeper and wider of who they are and what they represent for each other, as opposed to just trying to avoid the pain that sometimes sibling stuff can bring up for us, because it's sometimes easier to separate them, but it doesn't actually help us with working through what the discomfort is for our children, and working through what that edge is, working through what it is that they potentially can continue to bring home from school or home from daycare and cast out onto their sibling. And make it their problem, when in fact that's actually a feedback for that child to grow into. I'm just checking where mine are, because they are off. Oh, here they are, coming back. They're looking for bottle tops and shells. They've got quite a little haul actually. And Pearl and I just hanging out. This is Pearl's first visit to the beach, which is pretty special. So sibling relationships is a big thing, and I think we can create more ease within a family when we can start to notice the rub between our kids, notice the areas that they can actually use for empowering themselves and for growing themselves. And for us, when we have a framework on helping them communicate, it means it doesn't always have to be us jumping in. It means that they have a framework for working with each other, and that they can take those tools out into their friendships and you know, when we start to talk to our children about how, you know, nobody makes them feel anything, that our feelings are our own responsibility, but that we can also set boundaries with other people, and, you know, and illustrating what consent looks like. That's really powerful stuff to take outside the family, and when we can make that become a language of our family, then it empowers our kids beyond us, which is really powerful. What are they doing? They've got shells they're picking. So if you want to jump into our connected Building Great Sibling Relationships course, you can jump in Soul-Driven Motherhood. So we're going live in there tonight, and then also we've actually got it as a downloadable bundle as well. So love you to join us. I'll pop the link below. See ya.
Bobby hair.